Yep, I'm building one more fence. Because I am definitely not looking at this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so today's date is September the 9th. Ah, the repair person is back. Well, at least I think he's a repair person. I'm not positive. Maybe he's the one who, you know, put the lions on top of her thing. Or, you know, gave her those beautiful new French doors in the back there that conceals where the roommates are living. I don't know. I just know that he's back, so I'm hoping he's getting paid. But maybe, yeah, maybe he did get paid, so that's why he's back. I don't know. I just know I haven't gotten any money yet, but I'm still waiting to hear if the money the sheriff seized, the $632, if I'm actually even going to see that. But I'm hoping I do. I don't know, you know. Refused. Return to sender. Oh, yeah. Clearly, my neighbor is showing signs of not wanting to resolve this issue. Not wanting to pay. Not wanting to just get this in the past. You know, it just... I'm glad I didn't spend money on another certified letter since, you know, the last time I did that, it was refused. That's why I went and just mailed it to her. But I'm going to go ahead and mail one more time this letter explaining how I will accept payments. And I'm just going to have the return address be her return address. Maybe that way she can't return it to me. I don't know. Can't refuse it. I don't know. Maybe I got to go to the sheriff and have them serve her with this letter. I'm not sure. I just know I do have to go to the courthouse today because I got to fill out, I believe, another one of those memorandum of costs for all the sheriff visits that I have had to pay for so far. The bank levies, the third-party levies. I want to make sure that's noted. But yeah, my neighbor. She clearly doesn't want to put an end to this, and she definitely doesn't want to pay. And actually yesterday, as I was doing yard work, she was telling, I'm not sure who that was there with her, that, you know, she wanted to put something up, whatever, because her neighbor spies on her. I'm thinking spies, more like I'm keeping an eye on you, you know. But yeah, no, she, I guess, put up some French doors. It's like, I like what you've done to the place. Yeah, no, I think she put up those French doors to prevent her new tenants or whoever's there to not see that yard. But, yeah, maybe she put it up to make sure I don't see them coming and going. I don't know. I just know that clearly this has been going on for quite some time, and my neighbor is still finding ways to wiggle out of being a responsible adult. Yeah, I need to fill another one of these out again.
This is let's one at a time. Let me ask you.
Yeah, I'm playing the audio.
Ms. Kelly, since you're the.
I'll draw attention to this because I monthly am serving subpoenas and restraining orders on her behalf, and he says he doesn't understand himself how for the last 20 years how many he has served on a monthly basis on her behalf.
Yeah, because this will be a lengthy dissertation.
I'm sorry?
So I'm sorry that it may go on until fairly late.
Well,
but I do
I'll
have a
return
lot,
to that. So
I do have a lot of evidence to
Why don't you go ahead with what you have?
Okay. First, we're going to begin with Mrs. Kelly's statements. Now, my being a pro per, I'm not exactly sure when it is that objections should be made,
so
whether they be made at
this
the time
audio.
of statement or after.
All right, back at the courthouse. I'm going to try and file that memorandum of cost paperwork. And, of course, hit up the sheriff section at the same time and see if they know anything about that $632 that I may or may not be getting. Okay, so I just left the sheriff, and according to the clerk, she said that that 15 days has passed, and I should be seeing that money. Okay, so I just left the clerk at the small claims division of this courthouse, and it was a success as well. Okay, so I managed to get some information from the sheriff regarding whether or not I'm going to see any of that money that was seized, and according to the sheriff, she passed that 15-day mark, and they will be cutting me a check soon, around the 18th or something like that. But I'll believe it when I see it, And then the clerk, she followed the memorandum of cost, all the previous sheriff fees, and also let me know that I will have to renew that writ of execution around October the 14th or 21st, actually, because they're closed on the 14th. So, yeah, I got to let it expire before I can renew it, but that's okay. So, yeah. A busy day today at the courthouse, but I got, I guess, a few things accomplished, so yay. Now I got to head over to the post office and mail the paperwork, that the memorandum of costs, etc. And of course, I also had to let the court know that she refused service, whether I send it certified, registered, or just whatever. So I let them know I'll be mailing her a letter, giving her the option to make monthly payments, because, I'm still open to that. And they said, well, don't forget to mail that part too. So, yeah, I got to mail both of these today. All right, so letters are mailed, and now I'm going to spend the rest of the day going to go do something fun or something, go do some shopping. Dinner is served. That's right, Stouffer's meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I'm not a fan of frozen food at all. I actually don't ever really truly eat it, but this is the one frozen food I will eat, just because, and occasionally some pancakes, because, they're kind of hard to screw up. But, yeah, I just don't really like frozen food. I don't trust it, because a lot of times people will take it out and just go leave it someplace else, and then, it thaws out. So, but also I just don't like the taste of frozen food. But the Stouffer's meatloaf, I can go with the meat and potatoes, and I'm in the mood for some meat and potatoes after today. Just didn't want to do the fast food joint. This tastes actually better than a fast food joint hamburger. Stouffer's meatloaf, try it. It really, $2.50. It's really tasty if you need meat and potatoes. So, yeah, okay. I was told by the sheriff that I will be getting that check. So I'm going to see if that check actually shows up, because until it actually shows up, yeah, I don't believe it. But who knows? Maybe, yeah, I'll get to see this check. And even if I don't collect anything else from her, at least I managed to snag, I guess, what's coming my way around the 18th or so. It's supposed to be $632, so hopefully it does. I did the memorandum of costs, all the sheriff fees over the last 3 months. I added that up today and put that on record. So, yeah. And I mailed the letters like I was told to, and just put my neighbor's address on the top and on the bottom. So even if she refuses it, return to sender, it still goes back to her. So she's kind of like, has to keep it. But whether or not she'll open it, who knows. But I'm still trying to give her the option to make monthly payments. But, if she doesn't open up the letter, she's not going to know. And if she doesn't open up the letter, she's not going to know about the additional cost that's coming her way at this point. So, yeah, I needed some meat and potatoes. Seriously, for a frozen dinner, this is your best bet. Stouffer's. That's right, meatloaf and mashed potatoes. It's good. Try it. It'll hit the spot. Good morning. I'm still just working on my coffee. And I went ahead and logged on to the small claims files here at the website to see if it's been recorded yet. And yes, it has. The additional cost that I've incurred has been updated. So I've now spent an additional $671 on top of the judgment to try and collect the judgment, basically, between putting the lien on the house next door and having to file that abstract of judgment, acknowledgement, and the sheriff fees. The sheriff fees add up. And, the writ of execution, none of it is waived for me. None of it. Zeros. Nada. But everything she, seeks in that courthouse gets waived. So, I am hoping that in a week or so here, I'm going to see that check that I've been told I'm going to get that they managed to seize from her checking account. Because that will be at least, like I said, a sign of I've been chasing the money. And, it's kind of like gambling. Eventually, if you spend enough money, you're going to see some of it come back, right?